Greetings, everyone. It's our normal weekly, bi-weekly, not sure yet, Waterdeep game. Um, Everybody's here, so we'll go ahead and just start the stream. All right, so if I remember correctly, we all left off in the inn after a night's rest. Anybody want to go ahead and recap what we did last time, if they remember?
We actually did quite a lot last time.
Yep.
All right.
To start off with, I guess we saw something glittering in the dirt, and we had a bit of a scuffle to see which one of us gets to take it. Lots of back and forth, knocking it out of people's hands. Dropping it, catching it, trying to get away, not getting away. All of this. We then decided that we were going to try and share it all. So, I mean, we didn't even know what was in it at first. So we opened it up and found out it was a big bag of drugs. So we thought, yeah, let's see what happens. And so somebody drank some of it. And then we kind of got rid of a lot of the rest of it and reburied it. We were going to see who comes for it. Started following some people around. We found a bard that was going and visiting people, giving them strange brown packets. And then there was a really twitchy guy that had gone back to the bag. I don't know if he'd picked it up. I think he did. And then he was heading. They both ended up heading for this dilapidated music hall, and then disappeared. We found evidence of a secret door, but no way to open it. We got a message that somebody wanted to talk to us, so we headed back to another inn that we'd been to previously. Spoke to a guy there who said that he's been investigating these things as well, and that he'd be happy to share information with us and us with him and so on. And that the person that we had just spoken to a moment before was somebody that we had to go and track down. He was a contact for these people that were distributing it, and so after speaking to him, he said that he might be able to put us in touch with somebody that can buy our remaining supply, as it were.
All right. So, you guys have had the long rest and wake up in the morning, head back downstairs into the inn. You can see that it's not as full as it has been, and the innkeeper is has a sad look on his face, almost as if he's gotten grave news. But he has some porridge set out on the table for you guys, as he's still extremely happy that you were able to return the picture of him in his youth.
All right. Seems like things aren't too well. Everything okay?
Oh, yes. This city seems to be a little bit more on edge lately. Through the night, there was a bunch of disturbances, and I found out that two individuals from Baldur's Gate, merchants who had this very fascinating drink, they were actually murdered, and the cart was taken. I believe that the addicted locals, or loyals as they've been called, have started to become more brazen, and that Chimera drug seems to be just overnight everywhere.
Oops.
Well, no, we managed to keep some of it out of all of that.
That's it. Like, what did we have? Like 50 vials? That's nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah. Although that might be a drop in the bucket.
Indeed.
Right.
Well, What do we want to try and do today?
I don't know. I mean, I guess we should try and get in touch with people. But then again, I do think we did mention that if somebody was looking for us, that they could find us back at my place, so we could always head back there too.
Sounds good to me.
I'd
That sounds like a plan.
also like to point out throughout this whole time, I don't believe you guys have actually introduced yourselves to each other. You kind of just went after that bag and then started going on this adventure. So,
No, that's a really good point. So Red will stand up and say, "You know what? Just realized that I don't even know who any of you people are. So let me go first. My name's Red Mountain. It's a pleasure to make
introduce
your
yourself to the
acquaintance."
stream.
I'm Ash.
Okay, Rick. Nice working with y'all so far.
I'm Merrick.
I'm Hollow.
All right, so the gnome kind of comes over and brings you guys another couple glasses of water. Says, "Figured this would be on the house for you guys today as a show of my gratitude."
Well, thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it is unusually slow today, but like I said, it seems like the city's on edge. I did hear the watch was out a little bit more, and even some of the city guards have come in questioning more, but it seems that they still haven't lifted the quarantine. And if it's affecting the field wards as bad as it is, don't see it happening anytime soon.
Well, word on the streets is that the quarantine's being kept up as long as those drugs are around. I think that's something that they're concerned about letting into the city.
Well, that does make sense. Hopefully they can end it soon, though. I would really like to reclaim my family's music hall and maybe get back into this. Bringing that picture back has kind of sparked a little bit into me if we can get out of this dread times. And you see him, he actually is wearing that pan flute that you saw the illusion of in the music hall. He has this one around his neck.
Okay.
Ah, looks good on you.
And it says thank you, and then kind of turns around and goes back to cleaning up and getting things ready.
I was thinking, I don't have much, back in the trade ward where I was. I'm not sure I have much less here in the field ward other than there's all these crazy people around and it seems dangerous. But that seems like a sad thing to say about my life.
Well, you're only young yet. This time. You'll get yourself situated. This quarantine will end sometime, and you'll be able to go out and do whatever it is you want.
I just want to get out of the city.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, what even can a waif do these days? It just seems like the world is so dark and dreary.
You won't be away forever. You get yourself a job, get some money under your belt, and who knows? You could do whatever you want. You could become an adventurer. Become, if you're handy with a blade, there's always work for mercenaries.
That's true.
You could always become a butcher or a chef.
A
I'd
candlestick
be pretty good with
maker.
the knife doing that.
Indeed. I spent a brief stint, as a marine, but all the blood and violence, I'm not really a fan of it. I'd rather, I'd actually line myself a job up with a friend, just sort of tending bar and maybe going in to do some construction work with some people that he knows. Apparently they've got some big jobs coming up. Could do with a strong arm to help with some lifting. Good pay. So, you know.
I might take you up on that if I can get an invite.
No, who knows? We'll see what happens. I mean, I have always liked the idea of opening my own bar one day too.
Oh, there we go.
Ignore that.
I mean, needing a strong arm kind of rules me out.
There's always things for people to do on a construction site. You know, sometimes we need people to get up high and set ropes so that we can lift heavy stones high up, stuff like that. You know, there's always things to be done.
Now that I
And
can
actually,
do.
it's
I'm quick and nimble, and I can climb.
Yeah.
Well, I guess since we're all in this together for now, why don't we say that, you know, we'll take care of each other until this whole quarantine situation's been taken care of, and then whatever happens after, you know, we'll just see what happens.
Sounds good to me.
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
I'd like that.
All right. Well, that being said, he kind of raises his glass. Here's to us, and takes a big swig.
Here's to us.
Here's to us.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
All right. So you see a couple patrons come in and out. A few of them look a little shaky and on edge, but they just sit down and order breakfast.
All right. I mean, we can. So what do you guys think we should do? Should we hang out here for a little while and then maybe head over back to my place to see if anybody goes there, or
That sounds good.
or what? I mean, I know we told the guy that, you know, you could always find us back at my place, that I'll be there. But you know, it could be
I
dangerous.
don't know how eager we want to. Yeah, and I don't know how eager we want to be.
Well, it's an opportunity for us to get more information. If they don't send people after us, and they actually come and, you know, offer to buy what we've got, then that gives us a way in to be able to, you know, see what we can find out and see if we can put a stop to it. Otherwise, if they do send people after us, you know, maybe break an arm or two.
Hey, did you say the two people that came in looked a little shaky?
Yes.
So I'm gonna say to the group, maybe we should ask them where they're probably on the new drug. Ask them where they got it.
Or just see
Worth a
why they're
try.
real shaky. Well, actually saying that or telling them that they're on the drug.
I mean, go ahead and give me an insight check. Anyone that wants to roll.
Sure.
I've clearly done some people watching.
I'd say so.
Okay. Deadly, where are you going to roll?
I did. I did it. I did. Clicked on the paper or on my character sheet.
Try clicking again.
Yeah, it didn't show up in chat. That's weird.
Showed about mine, but
All right.
okay, that was not.
So you guys are actually pretty certain that, well, let's see. Ash Sick Boy and Red, you are pretty sure that they could very well be showing signs of the drug. Hollow and Merrick, you kind of think they could just be from the cold and not eating so much.
So just gotcha.
But do we really want to look into the people who take the drug? I mean, yesterday we were hearing rumors that it's actually the guards and investigators are the ones who are keeping it going. I mean, maybe we need to try there.
Well, I've heard that they want to get in on it so that they can be the ones making the money, but yeah, I guess they're not really looking into ending it anytime soon, as long as they can maybe try and find a way to break into it. But I don't really know how much. Well, there's no way of being able to tell how much they know.
We could try sneaking into one of the guard outposts.
And all of a sudden, from outside, you hear a bunch of screaming, and someone running by yells "fire" that you can hear from outside.
Okay. Head
Jump
outside
up and
take
run
a
out.
look.
Yep, go outside.
All right. Off in the distance, not too far, you can see that some of the makeshift buildings and stuff have caught on fire. A few of the commoners around are trying to get buckets of water or dirt to throw on top of it, while others are off to the side, in their own little huddles, and some of them all staring at you as you come out.
Staring at us? That's weird. I would know where the nearest public water sources are. I don't know if I know where buckets would be, but I'm going to start moving towards sources of water.
Okay.
So there's a fire. Sorry, where's the fire again?
You can see it a little bit off in the distance, a little to the north of where you guys are now.
Okay, so we've come outside, and now everyone's staring at us.
A few groups seem to be staring at you as you come out of the inn. A lot of the other people are just minding their own business. Some you can see trying to get water and buckets from around the areas to put out the fire, some buckets of dirt as well to throw on top of it.
Yeah, well, I scowled at the people who were staring at me as I took off heading looking for water.
All right. Hollow, what are you doing?
Staring back at the people.
Kagrak?
I'll advance towards the people staring at us.
Merrick?
I'm right behind Kagrak.
All right. And Red?
You know what? I'm gonna give them the eye. Like the people that are staring at us, I'm gonna glare right back at them. But I'm gonna be like, giving them a look like, the hell do you want?
All right. Go ahead and make an intimidation roll. Him. You do. All right. And Hollow as well. All right. So you see the commoners kind of looking back and forth at you. Once they get to Red, they kind of just turn their head back down, stop staring, and back away.
Are any of them wearing red shawls?
No.
They have any type of makeshift weapons or anything?
No, the only thing that you see amongst them, one of them in their hand is holding a brown envelope, or beige envelope.
I advance toward the one holding the envelope.
Is there any writing on it?
Not that you can see. All right. They just kind of cower and start to act like they're minding their own business. All right, Ash, you said you were going to head to water. Go ahead and give me a... Oh, actually, you'd be able to find a bucket on the way to it, the water source.
Am I having any luck with transporting water?
Yeah, you'd be able to grab some, start heading over there.
Okay, and if people are not already working on a bucket line, I'll start trying to sort of. I mean, I'm small and look very young, but that's what we need to do. So I'm gonna. Anybody who looks like they're forming a line, I'm going to join into it. If not, I'm going to try and get people into a line.
All right. They all seem kind of panicked, so go ahead and give me a persuasion check to see if you can get them to create a line. Okay, you start
Here,
to organize.
this is how we do it. I sound like I know what I'm doing. Here, this is how we do it. Let's get this water flowing.
All right, so you are busy doing that. The rest of you are now pretty much at the commoners that are huddled up in the corner. What would you like to do?
I'm going to ask for the envelope. So I believe that's for me.
The one just looks at you oddly and tucks it into his tunic. Says, "No, this I got myself."
Are you sure someone's supposed to bring us an envelope? And you look like the guy they said was going to bring it to.
Go ahead and make a deception check. Yeah, he doesn't seem to believe you.
Does it look like the envelopes they were handing out to people?
They are the same color.
So I would like to mimic the maestro's voice saying that I need that envelope back while hiding behind Kagra.
All right, so go ahead and make a deception check.
These nut 20s.
Okay, well that he
The women are on a roll.
Ta-da!
The guy looks at you confused as the voice seems to sound familiar to him, but he doesn't see the person that it goes to. But he kind of holds up the envelope.
I reach out and grab it.
Okay. It is
Teamwork.
an empty beigeish brown envelope with a red wax seal on it.
But you said it's empty?
Yes.
Is the seal broken?
Yes. But you can still see, putting the seal back together, that it oddly looks like a three-headed creature.
Like a chimera?
Yep.
Okay. I tell him thank you for the envelope and turn back to everybody else. I guess I'll go start and help the bucket line or whatever it is. I'll put the fire out.
Oh, okay. And Red and Merrick, what are you guys doing? Hello.
Red will help. Like he's going to keep an eye on his companions, but if they seem to have everything under control, as long as he doesn't have to go too far away, he's going to help with the buckets, even just if it's handing them to other people or filling them up or whatever it is. As long as he's going to stay within, a reasonable distance of his allies in case anything goes south. We're expecting trouble on the street, and there's a lot of people around, so
I'll help with
He's
the bucket
cautious.
line too.
I am going to keep an eye out, and I will make a noise of children laughing if I see anything abnormal.
Okay.
Alrighty. I'll help with the bucket line.
All right. So everyone that's helping with the bucket line, go ahead and give me a go acrobatics. Make sure you get the line going smoothly.
Backflipping buckets across the line.
Well, I was trying, it was either going to be that or performance. I couldn't figure out which was that I wanted to use.
I'm not that good at coordinating others, apparently.
I can't hold buckets.
But making sure that we're passing it across quickly without spilling it, it's a dexterous act.
Yeah,
Makes
that's
sense.
kind of what I was thinking. So,
Looks like I'm getting
Red
wet.
Mountain still does a backflip though.
all right, you guys are able to move some of the buckets, and with the help of the other commoners, throwing dirt and stuff onto the fires, you're able to salvage what you can, and the fire goes out probably about 20-30 minutes worth of work. Towards the end of it, all of you seem to notice two individuals wearing red sashes giving envelopes for money to a couple of commoners off in the distance.
Should we go after him?
So make your noise. The lookout should be making a noise at this point. All right, children laughing. Close enough.
All right. Yeah, seeing this happen, let's gather up. Red will say, well, why don't we head over and, see if they'll give us some money. Maybe it can be a starting talking point.
Gotcha.
All right.
I'll back you up.
Yep.
I wasn't right there to hear the earlier coordination, so I'm not doing anything unless someone snags me.
I mean, I guess you'd see us gather together and head off towards a group of people.
I'll motion to you. Like, come on.
Wait, what? Aren't we putting out the fire?
Fire's out.
It's out. Yeah.
Fire's out.
Oh,
And we think they started it.
so I'm scuttling over to the group.
All right. You see the two individuals with sashes start to turn and walk away after the transaction's done. The commoners kind of duck in to a little spot around the corner, and you can see them fiddling with something.
Okay.
We will stay on the commoners or the red sash guy?
Are the commoners giving the guys in the sash money, or are the guys in the sash giving the commoners money?
The commoners were giving the ones with the red sashes money.
Right. Okay. Right. So yeah, the money in exchange for a brown packet.
Yep. You see them
sounded like
it.
yeah.
Okay.
Does it look like the brown packets?
Sounded like they would.
Yeah, it did. Are the brown packets puffy enough to have a vial in each of them, given that we're familiar with what the vials look like?
It looks like the exact same envelope that Karak has. So. And
Yeah, but his is empty. I assume that the ones they're giving out are not empty.
correct.
Does it look puffy like it contains a vial?
It looks like it does contain something.
Is it consistent with what we know about the vials?
It's kind of hard to tell from the distance you're at, and they're kind of hiding it as well.
Okay.
All right. So what do you guys do? It's been a couple seconds. You see that they've kind of opened up the envelope, and the others have walked off almost out of distance.
I'm more interested in following the guys with the red sash.
Yes, that's who we who Fred is suggesting that we head towards.
All right. I'm with you.
All right, just back me up.
Will do.
Try and
Yep.
try and catch up with them.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I saw them and I just headed off. I'm not very good at this paying attention to what the party's doing yet.
Okay.
Hey there, guys. Hey, what's going on?
How can we help you?
Well, I see you handing out those little packages there. Listen, we put the word out to somebody that may, know some of you guys, that we might have some extra packets for sale. A little bit of coin, and they could be yours. Just wondering if you knew anything about that.
No, you're the group of either cops or adventurers or city guard out that has the alchemist's stash. He actually wants that back. And as he finishes saying that, he gives a whistle, and two more individuals kind of pop out of the shadows or alleyways.
Oh, okay. Well, I can definitely tell you that we're not part of the city guard. Otherwise, why the hell would we be rotting in here all this time? But we came across it and we found it. We're quite happy to sell it back to you.
And then type stuff.
A little bit of money goes a long way around here. I'm sure that you can make a nice little tidy profit on those. I mean, since you lost it anyway, you obviously would have given it up. So, just buying some extra stock, right?
I got a better idea. Actually, orders from the alchemist himself to just retrieve it by any means necessary. You see him kind of look at the rest of the group, and they all pull daggers on you.
Oh, what? That's a shame.
All right. So
I wasn't right up there with the group, so
okay, yeah. Go ahead and move your tokens to where you would.
off and in cover, like peeking around a corner.
I'm not really in cover. I guess I'll be a little bit closer because I'm actively talking to them and engaging them.
All
No,
right.
it's right behind him.
Yep. So go ahead and roll initiative as well. Get in the spot.
Oh, why does my initiative always suck?
Who needs initiative?
The guy at the front that's going to get stabbed from 4 people. That's who needs initiative.
Okay. I'm
sort here. All right. Yep. Ash, you're up first. You see the 4 of them all draw daggers.
and all we have are little improvised weapons and knives. I want to. So, where are we in a square? Are we just in the roadway? Do we have buildings around us? What's the surroundings?
You're kind of in a small intersection area with buildings surrounding you, a couple alleyways off to the side. Like right now, you would probably, since you said you were ducking back, you're probably at the corner of a building where you are.
Okay. Do I think that I could get over to a corner of the build? Oh, okay, there. Peeking around that way. I want to try and go around the other side of the building to try and get up on them from the other side. And I assume that'll take me a couple rounds to do.
Okay.
And I will hold my small knife in case something jumps out at me, and then I will stab at it. Oh, actually, I can dash then, since I'm not... dash or hold action? I'm going to dash. Oh, my speed's 35. I can go one further. 10, 20, 30, 5. So I'll peek around the corner that way.
All right.
Let's see. The check mark or the arrow?
The
The
check,
check mark.
Yep.
Here we go. Yay, I remembered.
All right, hollow.
Are there any nice sized pebbles or rocks within reaching distance?
Yes, you see a couple stones laying around.
I would like to pick one up and throw it at one of their eyeballs.
All right. Go ahead and make a ranged attack. So go ahead and do a dexterity check. So just click the word dexterity. Stats are. Yeah. Just want to make sure you know. All right. Which one were you throwing it at?
Probably the one closest to me.
All right. Okay.
That one.
So go ahead and roll a d4. Yeah. Submit. All right. So you at least hit him. He kind of shakes it off. All right. So you see the first one. It's gonna go ahead and take a shot of the vial he has. All right. So you see him kind of shake off and seems a little angry at the moment. He's going to move up. He's going. It's also going to take it.
And I'm not on the tracker.
Oh, okay. Click on your token and then hit initiative again. Set to 11.
So they just moved up and then drank a potion?
No, the back to drink a potion. Fix
Okay.
the tracker, then I'll go ahead and do the attack.
I have 14 on my first roll.
Yep.
They're juicing. They're juicing.
All right, so the first one tries to hit red. So if I publicly roll it, he got a 7, so he misses. And the second one's going to try the same. 13.
13 does hit.
Right?
We're all squishy.
That is their turn, which will bring up Kagrak.
Okay.
Advance.
Can I attack this round, or?
Yeah, you have a movement. You have your regular action. If you have any bonus actions.
All right. I'm going to try and smack the one in front of me with my frying pan of doom.
All right.
Frying pans. Who knew?
Those are a time-honored weapon. Those
Yeah,
are
man.
rolling pins.
Frying pans back then would have been heavy.
Yep, cast iron.
Unfortunately, he dodges out of the way.
The kitchen's a dangerous place.
Sure is.
Yo, El Kabong.
All right, let's go ahead and hit the check mark when you're done. Unless you want to, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pick up a stone and try to hit that guy.
All right, same thing.
What's it? Dex.
Yep. All right, you connect. So go ahead and roll a d4. Fine, it should still be the same. Sure. Check. Yeah, still the same. All right.
Why are they sharing blood? Like a mini boss? We kill one, and then they kill all four of them?
Oh, did they
Yeah,
all?
you've got them. Yes,
Yeah.
you've got them all showing the same damage too.
Why is it doing that?
If they're
Focus
not
fire,
separate
guys.
instances.
The Wonder Quadruplets! It's like the Crimson Twins, but doubled.
Anybody remember the 3.5 twins race, the Dvati? Like you play like a set of twins as a character. They're really cool.
Wow.
All right, so
They're like twins that share a soul.
And they disappeared.
yeah, I'm gonna try to re.
We win, guys.
Poof!
Yay!
That's
I haven't
magic.
even made it to the combat yet.
They obliterated. They just self-combusted.
Da, 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 da.
That's really weird that they're all linked.
Yeah, they're
I had
linked to,
this
like, a
issue with some
single
tokens
character.
before. It's because of I think if you double click the token instead of opening the character sheet, there's a thing that links them to like all of the characters. You have to like have it so that it doesn't represent that specific token anymore.
Yeah, that's got to be a setting somewhere.
Oh, I didn't have that problem with any of the other ones, which is yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I don't want to fight that.
They
I don't
turned
either. I think
they transmuted into something else.
Well, so the thing to do is on the tokens, take off and say that it doesn't, well, I don't know if it doesn't represent it or whatever, and track them manually.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'll have to.
Well, usually it would show it as one each. You'd have to roll for each one. But I've noticed it was all like the same, and everything was like, okay. Like when it was when it said initiative, it was like thief 1, thief 2, thief 3, thief 4.
Oh, yeah. I don't have it set up to do it that way this time.
Oh.
All right, now it should be good.
There we go.
Yeah, now they have different. Except you have the front ones are fully healthy and the back ones are injured.
Yeah.
I think the back ones are injured because they drank potions.
No,
Oh, okay.
because
They're going to
of
turn into ant kegs.
the one that missed when Kagrak hit with a frying pan, so that took no damage in front of him. The other two were the ones that got stuff thrown at them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I hit the guy most north with a rock.
Yep. So we should all be good. Anything else for Merrick?
Nope.
All right, Red.
Okay, which one of these two was it that stabbed me?
The top one.
The top one? All right. Red's gonna sort of just give him a bit of a glare, and then he's gonna pull out this fishing rod that he's got. And even though it's a piercing weapon, He's going to hold it like a dagger and just try and jam it into his collarbone.
All right.
Insect.
All right, that definitely connects.
Does he lose his weapon because it's stuck in the collarbone?
No.
Nope, just rip it back out. That's the other 5 damage.
Should I leave it in or take it out? Should I leave it in or take it out?
All right.
Sorry, that'll end his turn. Yeah, press the button.
All right. I want to sneak up behind this guy and stab him with my little knife. Do I need a stealth check first?
Yes, since he hasn't actually seen you.
Yeah. Hopefully he's really focused on the combat over there. So then I'm going to sneak up behind him. Is it enough to get me advantage?
Give me 1 second. Since they're not linked, I have to pull up their sheet. Yes.
Ugh. Hopefully they're as squishy as we are, or squishier.
All right.
I don't think they are. I just did 10 damage to one and he's still standing.
He does not look good,
Yeah.
though.
Did that 12 hit?
Yes, the 12 did hit.
Okay, good. They're somewhat squishy.
Yeah, for some reason the API is not kicking in some of this stuff. All right, Hollow, you're up.
I would like to whip a somewhat larger pebble at this one.
All right. Yep, it's going to be the same type of attack. All right, that connects. So 1d4. Okay.
Nice.
Ta-da!
You got a sharp rock.
All right, just hit yep. Kagrak.
I'm going to swing at the guy in front of me again with my frying pan. No.
Oh. That swing and a miss.
And a miss.
Oh, I forgot to put the
Yeah, it looks like you took him out.
enemies back in there. I gotta remember initiative was.
19?
Yep, 19. All right, so I'll go ahead and do their attack real quick. Up. He's going to swing at Kagrak.
No.
Adding +2, so he still fails. The one that stabbed Red is now going to turn its attention to Kagrak since he's swinging a frying pan at him. Oh, that one hits for 1 piercing. All right, next one on Red. 18 for 1.
Yep, that hits.
And the one on Ash. So you'll get a 23 and take 3 piercing. He seems to be
Take
affected
3?
by the. Yeah, he is affected by the Chimera.
Oh,
He,
so that was a stronger stab than I had thought.
yes.
Yeah, he's on the roids.
Yeah, it looks like it's. It seems like he has a little bit more power than he should behind it. All right, so then that should. Kagrak, did you have anything else after your attack?
Oh no.
All right, Merrick, I got it.
All right, I'll attack this guy again with another rock.
All right.
Rock throwing stuff.
Oh,
Keith.
my
And
token isn't linked to my sheet. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
and probably missed.
It didn't come up.
It didn't come up again?
Nope.
What the hell?
Try refreshing. You roll 20. What did you get? You rolled an 8 and an 8.
I rolled 4 and a 4, but I get the 4 deck save or whatever.
It should be added into it. So that will be a miss anyways.
Yeah.
You want to move or anything?
Nope.
All right. Red.
All right, Red, seeing everybody's starting to close in, and he's taking a bit of a kicking. He starts to see red, if you'll pardon the pun, a little bit, and you just see him with his other hand just throw a huge right hook over at the injured one here, trying to finish him off. And this is not non-lethal if it does hit.
All right. All right, my APIs are not working. But yeah, you have inspiration for that pun. A 19 will hit, and it puts him down.
All right. Yep. Just big haymaker just snaps his neck, and he crumples to the ground. And I kind of growl angrily at the other guy in front of me.
All right.
That's it.
Well, I guess I'm just going to try and stab you at him again.
All right, that does connect. Possibly. Talk to the mic. That. If you want to.
Did I drop off?
No, sorry.
No.
Oh, okay.
I would like to try something a little different by mimicking a guard shouting, "Hey, what are you doing?" to see if they run.
All right, so go ahead and give me a deception check. Okay. All right, so the top two kind of look confused, but don't flee. You guys will have, I'll give you advantage on attacks against them next. The one fighting Ash doesn't seem to be bothered by it at all.
He's turned facing me.
Alright, give me 1 second to reload. See if I can get stuff fixed here. Alright, so alright, so they're going to attack. Once things load up, I'll go ahead and make the attack. You guys having any trouble with Roll20?
I don't think so.
Not at the moment. I'm not trying to do anything.
Good point. Alright, let me exit out and come back.
I love this so far. Like Kagrak's just come running in, swinging his frying pan, like ah, but he's just not hitting anything.
Nothing at all.
But he
But I
is
mean,
quite
he's-
distracting, so you're able to whack him. So.
That's it. Well, not only that, but they're like, every time they try and stab him, like his frying pan gets in the way, and so their stabs don't really connect on him. It's great.
Got a big enough cup there?
Oh, yeah. 128 ounces of fluid.
Okay.
Gotta stay hydrated while talking. So hopefully I don't lose my voice by the end of it.
Okay.
Oh, yay, finally. Alright, attack against Kagrak.
I'm invincible.
And that's a 22
What?
for 5 points of damage.
So much for invincible.
Yep. You said 5?
Yep.
I'm at -1.
Alright, so you're just at 0.
My flying pan did absolutely nothing.
It's okay. You're a medic with a frying pan. You're not a.
Alright, so next one on red.
That's a miss.
And then Ash. So this one will add
It's a
plus 2.
miss.
So 14.
Oh, darn. I didn't duck.
And 6 points of
Okay,
damage.
I'm unconscious.
Alright, Kagrak. Need a... Right, okay. Need a death save.
Okay. Yeah.
See what.
Is it on the token? Or do I have to go to my sheet?
If you go to checks under the token, or you can go to your sheet.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I got it. Oh, there we go. It's not looking good.
That's alright. It's just one of 3. Alright, Merrick.
Alright, can I move up to where Kagrak is, grab his frying pan, and hit the dude that hit this dude here?
Now I'm gonna get mad if you pick up my frying pan and knock somebody out on the first swing.
Yes, you would be able to move up, use your free interaction with an object, and make an attack with the frying pan.
There we go.
And you have advantage on the attack roll because he's currently distracted by a potential guard coming nearby.
All right, so the frying pan stat. All right, so it's going to be a strength check, a -1.
This may not go well.
All right, so an 11 will hit.
And what's the
What? You hit it with my frying pan?
1d4 plus your strength modifier. So just, yeah. All right, so you do 5 points of damage.
have to avenge you as you lay unconscious on the floor. Halfling in rage! Ah!
All right, Red.
All right. Well, Red, having, his comrade gone down next to him, and this other guy stood in front of him, he's going to go ahead and attack him with the the broken-ended fishing pole. This other guy is also distracted, correct?
Yes, because there was only one of them.
Two? Cool.
Yep.
We need to get down there and help Ash.
All right, that definitely connects.
Man, you are deadly with that thing.
It does quite a lot of damage, but I've got a decent strength, so that helps too. Oh.
5
Oh,
piercing.
that's it. Yeah, my last one did 10.
Oh.
All right.
Even my fists do 4 damage.
Oh, we got one.
One success.
Hollow.
I would like to throw another rock at this one.
One on the bottom.
Yes.
Okay. Dex. That hits, so a D4. That was with advantage.
Nice.
Nice. You're on a roll, girl.
That's so funny.
Okay.
And if I went unconscious, I would be deeply impressed and appreciative.
Sadly, the pun wasn't good enough. I didn't get it. All right.
Wow.
So, attack on Eric first.
Oh, God.
Yes. All right. So it'd be a 21 for 5.
5? Jeez. Oh, that knocked me out. Down to 0.
All right. One on Red. The other one will disengage from Ash.
I didn't see what you rolled on me.
It missed.
Oh, cool.
He's going to attempt to get to the Kenku, but can't. So he's actually going to throw his dagger.
Oh, God.
No.
So that's going to be a 17 for 4.
Oh yeah, I forgot they were juiced.
But hey, if that hits, that means that you can pick up an actual dagger.
Yep. He no longer has a weapon in his hand.
Yeah, well, 3 of us are unconscious.
Kagrak, another death save. All right, 2 successes. Should be 2. Oh, right. The first one was a fail. Never mind. I
Yeah.
keep track.
That's what I'm here for.
Oh, where's this death save at?
So if you click your token and hit checks at the top, or if you
At the
click,
bottom.
yeah, or on your sheet, the word death save.
Oh.
No, death save isn't in the.
Ugh.
It's just on the.
It's not in the what?
It's not in the macros.
If you click on check or checks, it'll pop up in chat,
Ah, okay.
and then
Your
at the
death
very
save's down
bottom.
at the bottom.
Right.
Yeah, my nice little macros. All right, so 1 fail for Eric, which brings up Red.
Things are getting pretty hairy.
Yeah.
Red is just gonna growl angrily, and try and just ram this broken fishing rod up into this guy in front of his ribs, as he expends his inspiration to get an advantage on the attack.
All right.
And
Yeah.
ram it up into his ribs.
Yeah.
You see him
And-
impaled on his on this fishing rod.
Caught one.
Just rip it back out and just dump his body on top of his friend.
All right, Hollow, get an inspiration for pun.
That was a good pun.
Ta-da!
All
And then
right.
I'm just gonna go and step onto the pile of bodies, and just kind of glower at this remaining guy.
Has managed to take out 2 of us.
Yep. Me with my snazzy 2 hit points left, feeling brave.
Yeah, but you look ferocious.
Right? I mean, he's such a nice guy, but
All right, Ash, death save. There you go. Hollow.
Is this dude's dagger in me?
Yes.
Can I lunge and attack him with my beak?
It would be an unarmed strike, so
but the dagger would be better than your beak because it'd be 1d4 plus your dex modifier or strength modifier
this is
Yeah.
true.
instead of
Just pull it
instead
out
of a
and
beak,
stab
which
him.
is 1 damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna save the butchery of my beak for later, and instead pull the dagger out and try to stab him with.
All right, so you now have a dagger macro on your sheet. Not macro, on your actual sheet, attacks. Yep, just click dagger. That hits. So go ahead and click the word dagger in chat to get the damage. And he falls unconscious as well.
Good.
That's right. We're cleaning up.
seeing he is the only one left, he's going to go ahead and disengage.
Of course he is.
Start running.
Throw the frying pan.
I can't.
Death save.
Well, maybe Red could probably grab it from my dying hand and throw it.
That'd be pretty epic if he did.
Just grab it. Hell, you could probably throw me and the frying pan at him.
Well, did
actually
Red get
really
an opportunity
consider-
attack?
He disengaged.
Oh, okay, no, he didn't. Right.
But Red was considering the possibility of picking Merrick up and swinging him at the remaining. Because it's an improvised weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
Throw him at the guy.
Range of 20 feet.
All right, so Kagrak, your death save.
It's doable.
Oh, and you pop up with 1 health.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm back. Can I do anything else, or just stand up? Like, what happened?
That's at the beginning of your turn, so yes, you get your turn back. It'll cost
Where's that
half
trusty frying pan?
your movement to stand up.
Right next to you. Pick it up and wing it.
Can I pick it up and throw it at the man?
Sure.
10, 20, 35 feet.
Yeah, it'll be at
You'd
disadvantage.
You'd have to move forward a bit.
Okay, so I can like grab it, take like a couple steps.
Yeah,
And
you
then
would be able to move up 3 squares because it takes half your movement to stand up. So yeah,
Right there.
and that would be a closer range, so you'd be a normal roll.
All right.
So dexterity.
Come on.
Okay.
Oh, this
That'd
would
be
be
a dex
epic.
check, right?
Yep.
Just a regular dexterity roll.
Okay.
It's a ranged weapon.
Come on, computer.
Come on. So want this to happen. Oh,
Really?
Yep. Sadly, it goes flying by his head.
Hey, it's status quo with that. I can't hit nothing with this frying pan.
Except now you don't have the frying pan.
oh, you're 0 for 3.
All right, so that brings up Merrick.
Next time, try
Death
using
save?
it as a shield. See if that works.
I'm just going
Carry
to
with
tie
it.
it to my belly so I don't get stabbed anymore.
Pair.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh God. Oh. Casualty.
Merrick's bleeding out over there.
Red.
Okay, well, Red is pretty angry right now. This guy's done a lot of damage, so he's just gonna charge on up here, and just as he'll just kind of spin around, and his motion of spinning and this guy's action of running in like sort of that direction meet as the broken fishing rod stabs towards his chest.
And sticks right inside him, goes through, and you see his body go limp while still trying to run.
Yep. I just kind of heft him up onto my shoulder, with the fishing rod still in his stomach. Just move over to here and dump him on top of his friends.
What the? Just add him to the pile.
All right.
There's a reason his parents named him Red Mountain.
That's awesome.
You have OCD to put the bodies in a pile? Oh, that's cool.
All right, so we still have some death saves to make, so we'll go ahead and continue in the turn tracker. Ash is up. And stable.
I try to use medicine on Merrick.
All right, hold on, wait till we get to your turn.
Okay.
Hollow.
I'm
Is
slowly
the guy in
dying.
front of me dead?
Yeah, everybody's dead.
And stacked in a nice tidy pile, I think.
Well, not yet, but they would be.
I'm sure they will be. You might want to carry him over to the pile and add to the.
But Red killed all 3 of those, so maybe it's only the people he kills.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want,
This
you
is my pile.
All right.
We're being attacked.
It's TIE fighters.
TIE fighters.
Somebody's ripped through the time and fabric space.
Well, it was a long time ago, though.
Yes, a very, very, very long time ago.
No. No.
All right, what are you doing? So, trying to save the down people. Run up, make a medicine check. Would be my suggestion.
I don't want to die.
I'm gonna do a medicine check on Merrick.
I don't want to die.
I'm working on it.
All you need's a 10. All right, he's now
Yes.
stable.
Woo!
All right, so it looks like everybody's up or stable. So we are out of combat.
Yay.
As combat lifts, you kind of see the expression on Red's face change from one of sort of anger and a little bit of exhilaration to a little bit of calm and feeling a little bit ashamed seeing the pile of
How much
bodies
damage did you
that he
take?
made.
How much damage did you take?
Oh no.
What's your health at right now, Red?
2.
I think I figured out what the issue was.
Okay.
All right, so you have a pile of bodies, a pile of heads, sitting in front of you. 2 unconscious. Ash, go ahead, roll a d4. See how long it will take you to wake up. Someone else has a way to heal her.
Well, I have medicine.
Can I do another medicine check?
No, the medicine is just a stabilizer, unless you actually have something to give her healing. Same for Merrick, actually. I know, it's just joking. It's making a joke.
You just gotta roll a d4.
Yep, 1d4. All right, so it'll take you 4 hours to wake up.
Wow.
So
Right.
what would you guys like to do?
So Red is gonna turn away from the pile of bodies. He's gonna pick up both Ash and Merrick and start heading towards the inn and say, hey, can you guys just check the bodies to see if they have anything that might be, useful information or whatever. Their weapons as well, just in case anything like this happens again. The weapons would be helpful. I'm gonna take these guys inside. You see, he seems quite dejected right now.
All right. So as you guys are as you're making your way back to the inn, you see a small child, kind of dressed in temple vestments, feeding some stale bread to a group of pigeons.
Pidgey.
Not the pigeons.
All right. So carrying the bodies back. What are you guys doing with the others?
Searching them.
Yep. Do they have red shawls on?
Yes.
I take all the shawls. And any weapons and money they may have.
For every red shawl I find, I'll kill them.
All right. You see each of them had a dagger on them. They also have leather armor, but it's not in very good condition.
Well, anything's better than what we have. I'll take it all off.
It's true.
Kind of put it on a pile and wrap the shawls around it and carry it back to the inn.
With your strength, yep, I'd say you'd be able.
Yeah, I believe so.
You also get help from Halo doing it too. But Hollow, I knew I was gonna say Halo one of these times. All right, so you
I
guys.
try to pile them back up in the pile they were in. I don't want to piss off Red Mountain.
Yeah, but luckily for you, I can replicate the pile they were in.
And I do go pick up my frying pan.
Okay.
In case we get hungry for something later, because that's the only good it's for. Or you only use it, at least if I use it. Or I'll just give it to Merrick there. He seems to be quite the warrior with it.
Yeah, one good lucky hit.
All right.
So heading into the bar. Yeah, the barman. If I can set these guys somewhere till they recover.
Yeah, he actually gives you a key and says, "Go ahead and put them in the room upstairs so that they won't be bothered."
Okay. Do you also have somewhere I can wash up? Because he's covered in blood right now.
Yeah.
He the guy that he ran through. He had up on his shoulder as he was carrying him back for the pile. So he's like, "Do you have anywhere I can just wash up?"
He says behind the bar there's a sink in the back room you can use to clean up, or tub.
Thanks. And I'll get them set up in a room, and then I'm just gonna go and just frantically just keep trying to wash and clean myself.
All right.
I'm just gonna BRB. I'm just gonna make a coffee real quick.
Sure thing. All right. So you guys get back to the Kagrak and Hollow. You get back to the bar. You see Red Mountain's put up stuff and then gone to the kitchen to clean up. What would you like to do?
I'll go check on Red, make sure he's good, and head up to the room.
All right. Hollow.
I think I'm gonna head up to the room. If he's checking on Red.
Okay. So, you guys get to rest for at least 4 hours before Merrick rolls up. So, everyone but Merrick at this point can go ahead and take a short rest if they like.
Okay.
So, you can use your hit dice to regain health. And you don't have any abilities that will turn on a short rest. So, you have your one hit die you can roll to regain your health. Some health. So on the character sheet, you open it up, it should say hit dice. Just click on that.
Nice.
I'm back up to full health. Yay.
Yep.
Where's my frying pan?
You got your frying pan. It's in the. You picked it up before you got back to the inn.
You get 4 hours.
Let's see, so when I wake up, I come to 1 hit point, right?
Yes, you'll be at 1 hit point, and then you have an hour before Merrick wakes up, so you get your short rest as well. Wow.
That's more than my total hit points.
So you're back to full.
Yep.
All right, so everybody starts to wake up. Merrick is at 1 hit point.
We're here. Did we? So what was the outcome of the fight?
We won. Well, Red Mountain won.
So did we get any info off of them, or did we take the money that they'd gotten from the people?
We took everything. There's a bunch of naked bodies laying back there in the...
In a pile.
Yep. But no info yet. I haven't really gone through the stuff.
I I'm typing in chat what they had. All right, so they had 4 daggers, 4 sets of leather armor, and a total of 50 copper.
Man, them drugs must be cheap.
There's not a lot of money in the field wards at the moment.
I'm just saying.
So what? 10 copper each?
Yep,
Sure.
that sounds reasonable.
How do we want to split up the other stuff? Can I have a dagger?
Sure.
I would like a dagger since I don't really have anything.
None of us. Yeah, we got 2 daggers left.
It's a small.
Somebody else can have the dagger.
You want a dagger, Kegrick? I know
No,
it's
I'm
not a
good.
sword or anything, but you're up on the front line more than most of us.
As long as I get some armor, I'll just be a meat shield.
You gonna keep your frying pan of death?
Yeah, I guess so.
Your cursed frying pan?
All right, so you can take
I
another
don't think I
hour
could even lift that.
to heal up Merrick if you want.
Okay.
I don't think I could
Everybody
even
up
lift
to-
that frying pan.
It is quite hefty.
1 hit point down.
If I ever hit something with it, it's going to be epic.
It's gonna be awesome.
Right. Sorry, guys, I'm back.
No, it's all right.
What did I miss?
So it's been about 5 hours of chatting, waiting for people to wake up. So go ahead and do a short rest.
And we divvied up stuff. I snagged one of the daggers, and so did Hello. Did the other 2 get snagged?
Nope, they're still
You
there.
are.
And you got
Okay.
10 copper.
Yeah, you get
So,
10 copper.
yeah.
with divide copper.
Red for probably a really long time is just doing nothing but just washing and washing and washing his hands. Just like somebody with OCD. Like they're just not clean, and he just keeps at it. So he's just down there while you guys are checking on the others.
Well, so as Ash gets up and all, and we do the divvying up, and Ash looks around and says, "So where's Red?"
He was washing up the last I saw him.
So I'll go down and look for him.
He's probably still behind the bar, washing his hands, and his like shoulder with his armor and not armor but his clothes.
All right. Also,
Hey, you.
during that time frame, need everyone to go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, I failed whatever it was.
Or a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Oh, I see yours. All right, so Merrick.
It didn't show up again?
Nope.
Man, this thing hates me today. Alright. I did the whole wisdom thing. I did the whole other thing there.
Are you using it from the sheet or the macro?
From the macro.
Okay. Try it from the sheet.
That's where I tried it from.
Well, it worked for me.
So I'm the only one who failed.
Yeah, what did you actually roll, Deadly?
11.
Okay. So yes, Ash, go ahead and select your token and hit affliction in the chat. Let's see if this works. Of course it didn't. All right, let me try it again. All right, so you have now gained this flaw. No, I'm good. Thank you.
What happened?
Oh dear.
So unfortunately,
Must I?
with it's temporary, but unfortunately, with the despair over the past few months in the field ward and stuff, like each day you kind of have to fight off, end up these different feelings that you get. Unfortunately. I think you rolled the worst one.
I think I did. At least I hope there's nothing worse than this.
That doesn't sound good.
That might change my conversation with Red.
All right, so you guys have all healed back up.
Okay, so I was heading down to find Red, who's washing up.
Yep.
So, hi, what you doing?
Just trying to get the blood off.
Have you been doing this the whole time?
Just they're not clean. You see him getting frustrated, and he just kind of takes the bowl and just throws it against the wall with an angry shout.
Hey! Here, look at me. Look at me. Is he able to focus on me?
Came here because I wanted to get away from killing everyone. But the first time I get into a fight, I already start just creating another mountain.
Yeah, I get that. Well, but here, let me help you, and I'll start, picking up the bowl, looking for a mop or something to pick up the sloshed water.
You know, I left mercenary work, but I was good at it. I was really good at it.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Ask anybody that served with me, and they'll tell you about the time that we took on a galleon with only 5 men, and I came out without a mark. And the galleon just sailed up into port with a pile of bodies all stacked up nicely on the top of the deck, and me just howling. I can't be that person anymore.
You seem to be clinging pretty tightly to it. If you don't want to be that person, you might try letting go.
That's just it. I can't. As soon as any sort of conflict erupts, just
but now
something takes hold.
Yeah, but now you're still in its grip now.
I mean, I'm frustrated, but I'm not thinking about creating another pile. It's just this damn curse that I was born with. I mean, the Red Mountain's not exactly a common name among my people, and I got it because when I was born, the seer of the village saw just visions of a great demon stacked atop a pile of dead bodies wreathed in flames. It's the the manifestation of a great demon called Astaroth, and apparently that was to be my destiny, that I would follow in his path. No matter how much I try to get away from it, just keeps coming back to me.
Maybe you have to go through to the other side.
I don't think I'll be. I think going through the other side would mean a pile of body that stands atop the world. Never mind. Let's just. I can't do anything about it now. Let's just. Is Merrick okay?
Yeah. Yeah, we're all okay. Come on up. We've got there's a couple more daggers and some armor if you want it. Oh, and your share of the copper.
He'll just kind of head upstairs.
All right. So you guys see Ash and Red come back upstairs to the room where you guys have been resting.
Okay. I've been going over the armor, see if I can patch it or anything.
Okay.
See if it's in good order or not.
Yeah, you seem to get it to be back into at least decent condition.
Okay. I don't think I can wear any of it.
No, I don't need any of the armor. It would slow me down, keep me from squeezing in through small spaces.
All right.
Well, so we didn't learn anything from them, except we got their red things. How do we want to? Do we want to try finding some other ones and try just following them, since confronting them didn't work? They apparently know about us.
Yep, and if they knew about us and they were willing to attack us to get it back, then there's a good chance that they'll probably send some more people after us.
We should probably check out your place and see if anyone has showed up there. But we might want to be a little more indirect on our next approach.
True. That didn't go too well for us right there. If it wasn't for Red, we'd probably all be dead.
Yeah.
That is true.
Well, what do you think, Red? Should we head over to your place and just see what has surfaced there?
Yeah, I guess so. It's going to be the best lead we have.
I suggest a stealthy approach.
Stealth's not really my forte, so someone else should go in front.
Well, I can sneak in. I saw you kind of have sort of a hole kind of near the back. I think I can get through it.
Sure. I mean, we could do with people keeping an eye out for, any more of the red shawl people that might be hanging around waiting for us to get back. Worst case scenario, I can just be some bait. Like, they know it's my place. They'll know me.
Okay. Now, I did get 4 red shawls. Do we want to try and wear those to see? Or do they probably already know who we are by now, right?
They probably know who we are, yeah, but, maybe if we end up meeting with somebody else, we could use it as a flag to say that we're on their side if they don't, if we come across somebody who doesn't know who we are.
Gotcha.
All right. So you guys start to head back downstairs and towards Red's place.
Yep.
All right.
And I want to take the circuitous route that I sort of scoped out, and as I get close, I want to sort of peek in through the hole that I observed before and try and sneak and see if I can observe anything.
All right. Well, as soon as you guys leave the inn, there's a commoner. You see a small female that's looking around, and she sees you guys come out. She says, "Can you help me find my dog? I've seemed to have lost it."
She said her dog.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll try and help you.
Oh, excellent. I should be somewhere in this area, I would hope. We hadn't gone too far.
I can start whistling for it.
Okay.
What kind of dog?
Oh, it's just a mutt. One of the ones we found in the wards here. Been trying to take care of it for a little while now.
Brown, black, shaggy, sleek, big, small?
It's brown, about medium size.
Is there any tracks?
Go ahead and give me an investigation, see if you can find any. Everyone that wants to look.
Sure, I'll join in with looking for this dog. I'm great at this.
Not as good as me.
Oh yeah, that's true. We got mad skills.
All right, Ash, you are able to pick up a trail along with Deadly. Sorry, Merrick.
So where does it lead us?
All right, so it leads you a couple blocks down, and you come to a corner, or kind of an alleyway, like a dead end, where you see a dog sitting at the end, kind of eating a small rat. And the lady says, "Oh, that's him."
Great, you found your dog. Guys, we were gonna go do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna talk to the dog real quick.
All right. As you get close, it starts to growl at you. The female kind of gets closer, and he does the same thing to her as well.
I thought you said that was your dog.
Oh, it is. We've had a little bit of trouble with him, but he's a good dog.
He's eating a rat.
Yeah. You can see he kind of looks like that. So.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that poor thing.
That looks normal.
From the vet tech.
It's fine. I just don't like the color.
Does it just look like mange?
Yeah, and it's got a couple bite marks in it. Like it's been in fights and stuff as well.
Do we know if animals are taking this potion? Addiction stuff?
You have not heard anything of that sort.
Oh, he's probably got some sort of disease if he's eating rats.
He's got the hydrophobia.
We should probably stay away from it then.
I want to pet the puppy.
Calm down.
We should put him down.
Yeah, you see as she tries to get closer, holding her hand out to it like normally would do to approach a dog, it lunges at her and attacks.
Oh, Jesus, it's not the old lady.
This is a quality of life discussion. I think your dog needs a muzzle.
Yeah, it kind of ends up biting her and she's gone unconscious.
Wow.
So we have to get this rabid dog off her?
Well,
Yeah, does it look like it's continuing to attack, or is it backing off after this?
It seems to be starting to eat her now.
I have a leather cord. Can I wrap that around it?
If you want to try to.
lasso the dog.
I guess we'll go ahead and initiative.
I am off the clock, and it still comes back.
Is it just me and Red?
No, it's
Where'd my token go? Oh, there.
Hey, it showed up on the turn run order this time.
what'd you do?
Mine didn't. I don't think. Oh, yeah, it is.
Wow. We are spry all of a sudden. All of us. Dog will probably roll a 25 or something like that.
Oh, the dog's already in there. All right, everybody's in the initiative order.
So if I'm gonna try throwing the knife at her, let's see, I don't have proficiency anyway, and it's already got dex on it anyway. So I guess I just do a dagger attack.
Dagger's
I'll get closer.
a simple weapon, so you'd be proficient with it.
I am? Okay. Oh, yeah, I am proficient, it does say. Okay, so I need to move closer. Five, and I'm going to throw the dagger at it. And miss.
Yep, that is a miss.
Okay.
Red, you
already have it,
cannot
you-
say that you have crab
can't get more.
initiative this time.
Yeah, I can't say
Only
this
have one
time.
inspiration at a time.
Then okay. So Red's gonna head up here, and
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
just gonna sort of howl angrily at the dog and try and scare it away.
All right.
Intimidate.
Disadvantage.
Oh. God damn it! Oh, there you go.
Sorry, it should be a wisdom. So, all right, it's a little scared, but not. It's kind of backed into a corner, so it's still very aggressive.
Okay. Cool. End it.
Wait, me again?
No, I think you hit the arrow instead of check mark.
Oh,
So
yeah. Sorry, my bad.
that's all right. Hollow.
All right, I'm going to move right.
How many spaces did you move? It's just your movement.
Just kidding, I'm going to go right here. And throw a rock at it.
Okay. Yeah, that definitely hits. So go ahead and roll. Actually, 2d4 since it's a crit. All right, you are able to knock it unconscious. Well, technically kill the dog, but
Humane euthanasia.
Well, I guess
So are
I'm
we
not
out of
talking to-
combat?
yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go over and pick up my dagger, and I'm going to check it. If it's not totally dead, I'll slit its throat. Can we tell?
Red. Sorry, go ahead.
Can we tell what condition it's in, other than the rock that bludgeoned it to death?
Oh yeah, it is definitely dead.
But I mean, the sores and stuff, does it look diseased? Does it look injured? Does it look, can we tell?
Yeah, it's pretty much just, it's been in the field wards for so long and not it's malnutrition, and it's probably got some type of disease as well that it's picked up from the muck and sewage that's just laying around.
Okay. How's the woman?
She is dead. But
Yeah, so I was going to say that while Karis is doing that, I was going to go and see if I can stabilize the woman, but never mind.
no, the bite was enough pretty much just to kill her outright.
Okay.
Well, that's sad. Shall we go?
Okay, so it's a thing that happened. Maybe we should let somebody know on the way, in case she had any friends or family.
We don't even know who she is.
No, we don't, but we can at least point people in her direction. Maybe they'll know somebody. Well,
Okay, you're back to the inn, I guess.
anyway. So, like heading out of the alleyway, he's gonna speak to a couple of people and mention the woman that was looking for her dog. If anybody knows who she is, the dog had killed her in the alleyway. Put the dog down, but she's dead. There's nothing we could do to help. So she's just there if they know of anybody that is related to her or knows her or anything.
All right. They end up saying thank you and kind of run off to go take care of everything. A few of the people did know who she was, so. All right. So as you guys start to head towards Red, you see a couple more individuals wearing those red sashes. Seems like some of them are still making more deals and handing out packages. They seem to be kind of blatantly in the obvious now, or in the open.
As we're making our way, like how many of them are there that seem to be doing it? Are there like, sort of like 5 or 10 of the same people? Are there like 30 or 40 of them just spread out everywhere? What kind of numbers are we looking at?
You typically see about, you've probably counted at least 5 different people, but some of them have their faces hidden, so it could be more than that as well.
Okay. So as we're going, I'll say quietly to the group, like, there seem to be, there were the 4 people we fought earlier, and there were another, like, sort of 5 people here that seem to be going around.
And there's
depending on
probably
their
more not
numbers,
as
like if they
obvious.
work, yeah, they'll probably have some other people hidden, but judging by their operation, maybe there's just some people that do most of the distribution. Who knows? Maybe if we can have a talk with one of them without getting caught, we can get to the bottom of it. But maybe head to my place first and see what that drags up, and then maybe come back after if it doesn't turn anything up.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so when you guys get there, you notice there's 2 individuals with the red sashes standing outside of the area. They seem to be looking for anybody coming to this direction.
I want to head up and over the top and bypass them.
All right. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Do you want acrobatics for climbing up onto the buildings?
No, we'll just go ahead with the stealth for now. You're fine, because they're makeshift. They're easy to get up. Fine handholds and stuff. All right, they do not notice you.
And so I'm scuttling like a rat over to where I know the sort of hole is, and I'm looking to see, behind them if there's someone actually in Red's place.
No, nobody is inside. Just have the 2 standing outside.
So Red's gonna be he's hanging back a little bit, just waiting as Ash sort of sneaks in. just to give us some time to snoop around a little bit, see if she turns anything up before he's going to start heading forward. Turning to the group, he'll say, "So, what do you think? I mean, I could just kind of walk in and announce myself. Some of you guys can remain hidden nearby if anything goes wrong, or we can go up together as a group."
I'll walk up with you if you want, and have everybody else hang back since they're mostly ranged anyway. They seem to be pretty good with throwing rocks, so.
That's true.
I poke my head out, catch their eyes. I shake my head and hold up a hand with, showing 0, that I don't see anybody here.
Okay. Well, before I move in, I'm going to make an active perception check to see if I can see any people that seem to be hidden nearby, that seem to be hiding and lying in wait.
Okay.
We should all do that.
Yeah, if you guys want to, go ahead and make a perception check. All right. You guys do not see anyone else but these two. And then there's normal, like, commoners around moving about their normal business. These two they don't seem to be paying attention to anyone, just searching. Like, searching and waiting.
Okay. So yeah, Red will shrug to the rest of the party and say, "Right, well, let's go say hello." Walking like sort of towards the entrance to my place, seeing these two people standing there, he'll say, "Can I help you two guys?"
One turns says, "Oh, you're that lot we've been waiting for. Alchemist sent us to regain his property."
Yeah, some of your other boys came and wanted to regain their property, and they weren't very friendly. I hope you guys will be a little more friendly.
Well, that all depends on you.
Well, I've stated that I'm quite happy to sell it back to him at a very reasonable price. Incidentally, if anybody remembers what the price was, it was ridiculous. I wanted like $1,000 a vial or something stupid.
Yeah, it's like 20 gold a vial or something, wasn't it, I think?
Yeah, 20 gold a vial it was, yeah.
Yeah, he said you'd said something about buying it back, but it's his property, and he wants it back without having to pay.
I see. Well, maybe he and I can hash out the details then. Since, I mean, he lost it. I found it. He will have most likely written it off as a loss. Now he has an opportunity to buy some more stock. I might be willing to go down on the price a little bit, but I don't see why I would just give it away.
Well, go ahead and give him a persuasion or deception, whichever you prefer.
I'll give him a persuasion check. It's not great.
I guess we could take you to him, see what he says. But we don't want any funny business along the way. So I'll lead, and my buddy here will follow behind you.
Sure. I'm not looking to cause any problems. simple transaction's all I'm after. I get some coin, you guys get some stock. You know. But I'm gonna say one thing though. I don't want you guys trying anything funny either, because the last group of you guys that came there and tried something funny, I left in a pile.
Sounds fair enough. And he kind of starts to head off to...
Sure, yeah, I'll follow him.
Sorry, I'm just putting something in the turn tracker to hopefully fix the API. Alright. So he starts to lead you back to the music hall. Once you guys...
And I'm watching for followers behind them. And I'll follow the followers, or I'll follow Red if there are no other followers. But I'm staying kind of back out of sight.
Okay. So they get to the music hall. You don't see anybody else following, and that whole time they just keep kind of marching along till they get there. They open up the plank to go inside. Then head to the stage, where you guys remember the outline of the door.
Mm-hmm.
The one in lead says "Bravo," and the door opens up.
What did it say?
Bravo.
Bravo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let's close this and open sesame.
Right?
The password is Bravo.
All right, then they kind of lead you down a dark hallway. Let's see.
So if I'm behind them and I don't enter the music hall immediately, if they go into the hallway, does that mean is the door then closed again by the time I get there and I don't know how to get in?
Yes, if you wait too long, it would close.
Yeah, we'll have to
Yeah.
figure out.
I think I would be far enough back that I can probably tell that they went into the secret door, but I don't know how to get in, so I'm outside.
Maybe
Okay.
you overheard them say the password?
I was probably far enough back I wouldn't hear it.
All right. So if you were at the door, he would have said it loud enough and it would have echoed in the music hall that you would have heard the word Bravo. But I don't know if you necessarily would have been peering in to see the door open. All right.
I would have probably, once they went in, I probably would have waited a little bit before they went in.
It's all right. Hold on.
Okay, no, I probably did follow in, so I probably did hear it.
All right. So what would be the marching order that you guys would be in the side?
Red would be first since he's following the guy.
I'm behind Red.
All right. So how I have the token set up probably works for everyone.
I only see my token.
So listening at the door, do I still?
Oh, you don't have
hear
dark.
them?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh,
These
yeah.
guys are human, right?
Yeah.
So
Don't
I'm
have dark
assuming that
vision.
they probably have. I'm assuming that some of them would. There'd be some light in here though, because the guys
Yes.
that are leading is a human. So otherwise they wouldn't be able to see where they're going.
Light torches as well. Can you see now?
Oh, there we go.
Yep. Okay. All right. So It leads you into the. You walk down this tunnel that's carved out of stone. Seemed to be underneath the music hall. You can hear sounds of rushing water, bubbling pots, and metals clanging as you move down the hallway.
Then cooking the meth.
Then at the end of the narrow 5-foot passageway, you see low ceiling and find an 80-foot square room. And then 2 guards kind of standing off to the side, and a man working at the desk, one who's in a leather trench coat with a Chimera image on the back of it.
Oh, that must be.
Is that guy still standing there in the hall?
Yeah. He hadn't moved him up. All right, so you hear the one guy, the one that's leading you says, "Boss, they're here to talk. They want to negotiate the price of to get back the Chimera that they took." You hear him kind of look back at you, and you see it's Ivan Maestro, the guy that met in the light. He kind of turns and says, "I figured it would be you." I
mean, didn't we tell you it was us?
Yeah, that is true. But that's no matter. I assume you're here to stop me, as kind of like trails off for a second there. I mean, what is it, Waterdeep, to you?
We just went out of this place.
Yeah, we just want to get out of this quarantine, and unfortunately, you're standing in the way of that.
You mean standing in the way? I am freeing Waterdeep as a whole.
Well, here's the thing: as long as you're throwing all of this stuff out here, the guards are not going to drop the quarantine because they don't want it getting into the city. But also, they want to get in on your business and take it from you so that they can make a profit. So the only way that all of this goes away is if you shut everything down.
I do not believe that's the only way.
And then we can get out.
See, I love Waterdeep. It is precious, and that's why I plan to bring it to its knees. The nobles live in their great keeps, and population swells. A wasted life among the boundaries. I am going to bring the city down with this drug. They will all be addicted to it and need me to clean it up. If you want to stand against me, that's fine, but you could also join me and we could rule the city.
Well, I'm not a man that's fit to rule a city, and controlling a city through all these drugs and everything like that, no. I can't speak for everybody else here, but I can tell you right now that I'm not okay with it.
Me either.
Neither I.
Then what do you plan to do about it?
Well, it kind of looks like we're going to have to try and stop you, doesn't it?
Or you could just let it happen and be on your own way. I'm sure eventually you'll give in to it. You can join me, leave, or as you say, you can attempt to stop me.
Yep. I guess those appear to be the only options, right? I mean, unless anybody else can think of anything, looking around at the rest of the group.
All right, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check for the trying to pickpocket.
Can it be with advantage since he doesn't know I'm here?
Mhm. All right. Able to take his dagger without him knowing.
And
He's
I'll
still
back
doing
up
that in
again out of
Oblivion.
sight.
Pickpocketing guards and stealing their swords. So yeah, it's looking at everybody else. Yeah, can anybody else think of another alternative to the options presented? Either try and stop him, join him, or just pretend that everything's okay.
I plan to beat him about his head and shoulders with my frying pan.
Okay, so that's 2 votes for stopping. Anybody else?
The magic frying pan. Yeah, I mean,
Like,
if it stops the drugs from going out, and maybe it'll lift the quarantine so we can get out of this section. We gotta do what needs to be done.
all right, so Red shrugs, and he starts to advance, I guess.
All right, so everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Really?
I don't know why that rolled twice.
Well, so I am going to stay hidden here and hold an attack that if it sounds like a fight breaking out in there, I'm going to stab this guy ahead of me in the hallway.
Okay. All right, Hollow.
I would like to turn around and stab the guy behind me.
That's all right. All right, go ahead and make your attack roll. It's on your sheet. All right, that will hit.
And now it sounds like combat is broken out, so I will strike at the guy ahead of me. Do I get advantage because he doesn't know I'm here?
Actually, you would be too far away. You can't use movement for a reaction.
Side. Okay.
All right. Anything else, Hollow?
Nope.
All right, so Loyal's turn. He's going to attempt to return the favor and realize he doesn't have a dagger, so he's just going to strike at you. And miss. The one in front of Red is going to attack with his dagger. And miss. All right, so the Watchers, City Guard, jump up. The first one swings his short sword at red, and then makes another attack.
Yeah, that first one hits.
Oh.
It'll take me down to 0, but I have off what thing?
Your API is going crazy.
Yeah, I just noticed
Relentless
that.
endurance.
I thought your AC is
So
13.
my AC is 13.
Oh, first one was
It
at
hit me
10.
with a 13.
Oh,
7
second
damage.
one. Okay, yeah, got it.
I didn't even see the first one. But yeah, so relentless endurance keeps me on my feet at 1 hit point.
All right, so the next one is going to attack as well. His second attack. It's miss.
God, see, I'm only seeing some of the attacks. Like I saw the short sword attack with the 4, and I saw the other one with a 13, but I'm not seeing any of the others.
I'm seeing the same thing.
I wonder if Roll20 did something. All right, so Ivan is up. You see him cast a spell.
What?
And that's his turn.
He's the wizard, Harry.
So that brings up Red.
Okay, well, Red's in a bad spot. He's gonna try and stab this guy. Actually, no, he's gonna stab this guy.
All
No,
right.
this guy. Definitely this guy.
Okay.
Target, any target, not that target.
It matters. So, yep, he's gonna go ahead with his broken fishing rod. Poop.
Unfortunately, that doesn't hit.
Nope.
Oh,
Been nice,
failure.
guys.
All right. So I see red and take a lot of damage. Right in
Yep.
front of me, right?
Yep.
Can I reach anyone?
You can move to the square here and then move around him if you need to. Or you can hit, actually, no, I take that back. The guard
Can I
here at
hit
the
the
corner.
guard there?
Yeah, you're in melee range with him.
All right. He's going to get frying pan. What?
Nope.
Are you kidding? Wow.
All right, Merrick.
Let's see. It's a shard of. Is that a dagger? I think.
Yeah, it was the -1 dagger that you guys.
Oh,
Found.
yeah, that piece of crap. Is there any rocks or anything?
No,
the
there's
ground?
actually not any rocks sitting around this time.
Dang it! Should have picked up some before we came in here.
Actually, I take that back. There is some there in the corner. Sorry.
Oh, there we go! Yay, ammunition. I guess I will. Wow, I'd had to throw. Not wow. That'd be kind of hard. I don't know what I can do. I guess I'll pick up a pocket full of rocks, and I'll stand here. I guess I can try to throw at this guy.
All right.
Need a dex check.
Yeah, you hit.
What bam?
All right, so roll d4 damage. All right. You can see him kind of reel back a little bit from it.
Who needs weapons? A bag of rocks.
All right.
Okay. Sneaking up. Now do I have advantage because he doesn't know I'm here?
Yes. All right, so 16 will hit. 4.
I tried to hit the check, but it kept coming up with more bloodied, so I don't know if I actually. No, I
No.
guess I didn't. Let me try.
All right. So he's going to, again, try to unarmed strike on Halo. Hollow. And misses.
I'm sure glad he doesn't have advantage.
And the next one's dagger on red. That misses. So he brings up the watch.
Yep, that's me down.
All right.
It's a real shame that I didn't put on that leather armor. My AC
Yeah,
would have been 14. And all of those attacks would have missed.
All right, then attack coming at Kagrak.
Well, if you survive this, you'll know.
I'm invincible.
All right, so it looks like the second one hits for 4.
What? I only see one.
I only see one. Oh, but I see 2 over. I see the bottom one in the chat section in the stream.
Yeah,
But we only see the 85.
that's really weird.
Roll 20 is doing something funky.
Yeah, I see like 10 unconsciouses in mine.
Huh. Yeah, I did see something on the forums about some attacks not showing up. All right, so the second attack was 18 for 4 points of damage.
What?
At least yours, we can look over at the stream and see it. You can't see ours, though.
Right. Hey, let's see your. All right. Shouldn't. I don't know. I don't know what the. Oh, because that's second.
Well, my token's not working right either.
Oh, I gotta fix the initiative. When that second dice rolled. All right, so it's gonna be Hollow's turn since you got skipped.
Can I mimic Ivan's spell?
You can mimic the what he cast, or like the sound he made, but not the spell.
That would be a cool feature.
Yeah, since you're not a mage, you don't have the ability to cast at the moment. That would be a nice use of it, though, to be able to mimic a spell and cast it that way.
Yeah, but you don't actually have the relationship with the weave. You only have the words.
So what would you like to do?
I'm gonna stab the guy in front of me.
Is that the one next to me or on the other side of you? I can only just barely see you.
It's the same one you were attacking. That hits.
Ooh, nice.
And kills him.
Cool.
Ta-da!
Alright, so let me put you back in the correct order. Alright, he's going to move up. Just in action. Red.
All right. Death save.
Oh no!
Hey, Kagrak.
Okay. Can I like switch places with Red? Can I pull him back and take his place and still attack?
I'm unconscious. You can actually just stand on my corpse.
Yep.
I wouldn't want to do that, but I'll stand over him.
Yeah.
And smack the guy in front of him.
Which one?
The
If you hold down the left mouse, it'll ping. Yep.
I'm not
That
using
hits.
a stupid frying pan.
Alright, so just click on it. Yep.
Oh, yep.
I'm telling you, I think that frying pan's cursed.
For me, it is at least.
Alright, Merrick.
I'm gonna try to throw another rock at this guy. And miss. My unlucky rocks.
Alright, so that brings up Ash.
Okay, I step forward and I see Hollow and I see. I'm not sure who that is I see in front of her.
Height wise, you'd probably be able to tell it's me.
I'm short and Hallow's tall. I'm gonna try and squeeze by Hallow.
Okay. It's just difficult terrain, so.
Okay, so let's see, I moved 5, and then that was 10 more, so that's 25. So I could scoot, I still have 10 more, so I could not scoot by, Merrick. Well, I have 2 daggers, so I will try to throw one at this guy straight ahead.
Okay.
That's it, it's 20 feet.
Uh, 13 will hit and puts him down.
Oh, good. Sorry, didn't mean to get in your way there, Hallow.
No worries.
Let's see, that would be 10, 20, so 25 to move.
Okay, so we're gonna move here. Can I hit
Yes.
that guy? All right, I would like to stab him as well.
That one will miss. You can hear some noise from the hallway behind you. They are dead. That brings up the City Watch. They're going to attack Kagrak.
I'm invincible. Ha-ha.
So the first one misses with both of his attacks. Next one,
There's 2 attacks?
a 10. And a 9, so they both miss.
I'm invincible.
Alright, so seeing that his guards don't seem to be doing too well, Ivan's going to cast Acid Splash at Kagrak. So I need a dex save.
Oh, that's not good.
Who else is he targeting? Because I'm in that space too.
Oh, see what it does.
Two creatures, two creatures within the range. Like, well, as long as it's within 5 feet of each other.
Yeah, so it would be hollow as well.
I think I saved.
Yes, you did.
That would be really bad for it to drop down on red.
Alright, so hollow takes 3. Which brings up red.
And like 7 bloody things on mine.
Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing that. I have to look
Oh
into
no,
it.
red.
It's Kagrak. Oh,
Only
Yes, if
level
I use
0s when you
medicine-
get cleric.
to try and stabilize red, I'd lose my attack, right?
yeah, that would be your action.
More important to get red.
Actually, we could probably do something. Kagrak has got to keep them entertained while we.
6 seconds.
I'm attacking. This one.
Alright. That will hit.
Oh, with the hand strike versus the frying pan.
Well, my hand strike's better anyway. I don't know why I'm trying to use stupid frying pan.
That just sounds wrong. You'd think a big iron frying pan would do more damage than a fist.
Yeah.
Well, I am 8 foot tall and 300 pounds.
Okay.
Your head should be probably near the ceiling.
But I look like a human right now.
Alright. Anything else?
Nope.
Alright, cool. Alright.
Can I try to heal red with medicine?
You'd pretty much use all of your movement to get to this spot and be able to.
All right. To get to this spot?
Yep. And medicine check.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
He is now stable.
Sweet. I'm not dead, yo.
Which brings up Ash.
Yeah, you said I heard something in the hallway behind me.
Yes.
So I'm going to come up here.
Yeah, I think.
And then, let's see, that's 10 feet. And then I'm going to peek around the corner. Oh, and I see somebody there. And I'm going to come back here.
What's his name who was playing a mage had a piece of string.
What did I see about that guy? Does he look like a hostile? Yeah, he's probably a hostile.
Actually, he looks vaguely familiar to you. In the dark hall, it's kind of hard to see, but he looks familiar.
Oh, you must have known the code word to get in here.
Who's there? I'll shout out. I've got my dagger handy, but I'm not going to throw it because I've already thrown one.
No, he just responds back, Brody, which you guys would remember is the person you talked to in Delight, the information broker.
Yeah, probably
Okay, so that was 15, 25, 30. Do we trust Brody? And then I'll end my turn. He's coming down the hall.
All right, Hollow.
I'm still going to attempt to kill or wound or maim that.
Okay.
And just so the 8-foot tall furbolg knows, there is a broken piece of fishing rod in Red's
Okay.
hand.
Okay.
That hits.
Swapping weapons everywhere.
You hit the check mark at the down button. That's right. All right, so again, you hear more noise coming down the hallway. All right, so this one is going to there attack Eric. $13 for 6. And misses. All right. And the other one on Kagrak. 28 for
Ouch.
4.
Ouch.
And the second one on Halo. Hollow.
Halo, hollow.
14
holla,
for
holla.
holy crap, 7.
Ouch.
Now you're just down. It doesn't. It's not enough to kill you.
All
It
right,
really is
now
a
we
bit
got.
shame that I wasn't wearing that armor.
Yeah. I'm unconscious. Or down.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. Brody comes in with a mass healing word.
That'd be nice.
Like level,
Something.
he's actually a level 3 cleric, and he can
Would be nice.
All
well,
right.
level 5 cleric. Even.
And a sword. Or something.
All right,
Besides
so
the frying pan.
Mountain, you are stable.
I am.
Kagrak need death save.
Whoops.
All right. Merrick.
All right. I guess I'll try to attack this guy. Red said his fishing pole's down on the ground, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna grab the fishing pole. So
So
let's go ahead.
the fishing pole is like a rapier, so it's a D8 damage. You can use your dex with it as well. It's just -1 to attack and damage rolls.
All right.
So yeah, pretty much just a rapier. -1.
So
So just do it. Dex roll and then we'll subtract 1. All right, that would miss.
I don't know how that works. Okay, yeah, I got it now.
Any movement or anything?
Nope.
All right, Ash.
Well, okay, so we've got people making death saves. Much as I would like to try to challenge Bodhi, I think I'm going to try and stabilize Hollow next to me instead.
All right.
Unsuccessfully.
All right. Any movement? Okay.
Well, actually, yeah, I will just sort of move there and sort of face Bodhi.
Okay. Just see. 8.
Oh dear.
So that brings
Oh, goody.
Brody. He's going to throw his dagger. The one in front. Actually, he's going to do it again. Second one misses. All right, so he...
Hey, he just walked past me.
Yep. All right, so attack's coming at...
Wow.
Good night.
Yep, so that one puts you down.
Yep.
And they both kind of look back towards Ivan and ready. The other one readies in action. He's just standing back. All right, Mountain. Red.
Stabilized.
Oh, right.
And do I do a death save now?
Yes.
Oh,
All right, Ash.
Now wait, who did he throw the dagger at?
The guard that was down the hallway. You remember him as the individual that you guys were talking to? The,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
So-
no, he threw the dagger. Who did he throw the dagger at?
At one of the gods.
Okay.
Dude's on our side. He wants to
Okay.
stop this from this thing going on.
Okay.
banana. Banana. Banana.
I think I can get there, even with difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So I will. That guy still isn't stable. We have 3 people down, don't we?
Yep.
Actually, Kagrak is also in my space and is unconscious.
Okay, I see one fail. I see
What?
a succeeded one of 3.
But you could also possibly take out one of these gods.
Yeah, I'll try attacking the guy here, kitty corner from me.
All right.
It's weird. My map went black. I can only see nothing but
There
my
it
chip.
is.
Well,
Who
a
turned
light
the
went out.
lights?
Oh.
Yeah, so it went
Mhm.
gray for me. I have dark vision.
Who turned out the lights?
And you're unconscious, so.
Hope that guy likes being.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I am unconscious.
All right, so yeah, that hits and kills that guy.
Yay!
So are Bodhi and I the only 2 still standing?
Yes,
Yes.
you are.
Yes. Well, at least red is stable.
Okay.
The Ash and Brody
Yeah.
tag team.
I guess.
All
I
right.
don't have a bonus action. I could move some more, but I don't know what that would do.
I have a suggestion of something that you could do in theory. Might seem a little bit
Okay.
silly, but you threw a dagger at somebody who was up here, so your dagger will be on the floor next to you. Free
Next to
interaction
where
with
I
an
am?
object, pick. Yeah. So free interaction with an object, pick up the other dagger, and then you get to
Yeah,
make an
if my
offhand attack
dagger's
as a
right
bonus
here.
action. As long as it's within 5 feet of you, in theory.
I don't have. I can pick up the dagger, but I don't have anybody within 5 feet of me.
Okay.
I am picking up my dagger though, so if I see it on the ground there, I'm picking it up.
It's combat. And there. All right, so he's going to return the attack on Brody.
Oh, damn.
I hit the wrong thing.
Like you're dead.
I put 47 instead of 7, so.
Wow.
Yeah, you would have been super dead.
Super dead.
See Ivan. Attack. Book.
Did you say with a book?
What do you mean attacked with a book?
I was gonna. I could. It took me a moment to register that too. I was like, "Wait a minute, a book?"
Did he whap him upside the head?
Yep.
I know they say the pin is mightier than the sword, but I didn't know that a book is mightier than a club.
Alright, red stable. Kagrak, death save.
Oh no, I'm gonna die.
Merrick.
Probably gonna be right there with you.
Alright, success.
Ooh!
Brings up Ash.
Well, all right. Now that I have 2 daggers, I am going to hit at that guy.
Alright.
I need a. I don't have an offhand dagger here, so I'll start do the regular one,
Yep,
and
that
then
hits.
offhand will be. I think -1's my proficiency. Yeah.
Your
So
offhand's
it's
still the same,
15.
you just you'd remove your. I mean, you still get your proficiency. You'd lose 3 from your damage because you don't get to add your modifier.
Oh, right. So it's 3. Okay, so that's 13.
Yep.
No, not from the attack, from the damage.
Yeah, the
You still
attack
get
hit.
to add your full modifier to your attack.
He does
So
not
I
look
did-
too good.
He did so 4 points of damage versus 7.
Yes, that's right.
Alright. Any movement?
No.
Alright, hollow. Death save. Alright, Brody is going to turn and attack Ivan. Misses with the first and the second. Alright, so the Watcher also turns to Brody. And misses both. Ivan with Brody. Again with the book. And Tim unconscious.
What? With the book?
I'm getting a lot of lag. I can't hear what's going on.
Oh, sorry. There's a combat between the three of them. A bunch of misses
Oh,
until
he's down.
Ivan put Brody down with his book. He's just
War-
unconscious.
War and peace strikes.
Red is stable. Kagrax, death save.
Oh no!
I believe in you.
Come on, Greg.
No!
Oh!
Oh!
Oh,
Oh no!
oh no!
All right, Merrick.
Oh God! I'm scared. I don't want to die.
I don't believe in you.
Oh no!
Ash.
Okay, so it's me and two bad guys are the only ones standing, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it.
Well, yeah, with my new flaw, I'm attacking. Okay, so I'm attacking this guy first.
All right. And he falls down dead.
See? I told you could do it.
Move up here and offhand. Whew. Powerful damage there.
All right. Doesn't get through his armor. So, death save.
21 doesn't get through his armor?
It does, but it does no damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He's got mage armor, I believe.
No, that guy. It's not that guy. It's this guy.
The guy, Ivan, has
No.
mage armor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I killed the guy. I
must have
killed
some
the
sort of
mage.
damage resistance.
Oh, you killed. Okay.
Wait, it's the offhand, so the. Oh, yeah, he takes 1 damage.
Oh, I shift. Yeah, because I shifted it. I've updated my sheet so it's all straight.
Yeah, sorry. And Brody. Oh, doesn't look too good. Watch her to make an attack. Ash
And miss, thank goodness.
follows up with a second and misses again.
Ooh, it's getting intense.
Yeah, it is.
Mountain, I'm just going to take out because he's, stable, dead. All right, so
Dead.
Merrick.
Come on, Nick.
Here we go. I don't want to die. Please, Lord.
Yes.
Woo!
All right, which brings up Ash.
All right, I'm going after this guy.
Ash, you're our only hope.
You got this.
And it puts him down.
What?
Yes.
Yay!
Look at that. The crit finish as well.
Crit finish and the win.
All right, so Hollow is up for death save.
we need a young priest and an old priest.
All right, stable. Let's see, I gotta do one for Brody. That's 2 deaths, 2 fails.
Here we go, Merrick. You got this.
Oh God.
Come on.
Oh God.
If this character dies, you're not using that token ever again.
Yeah.
Because I'll
Not
be
gonna
2.
play a halfling. Yeah. Halflings never live long enough. Oh God!
That sounds bad. I haven't seen it.
It didn't show up. Roll again.
You got a last second chance.
Oh, stabilized.
Yes! Thank you, Jesus.
All right.
Okay, so they're stable. I'm gonna try and stabilize Bodhi.
All right.
All right, Brody is stable.
And I sit down hard on the floor and start shaking.
All right. Okay, so you guys are able to, all of you actually wake up within the hour that we're stable.
Except me.
Yes, except for the deceased Kagrak.
You just wake up at 1.
Yep.
Oh, thank God you woke up.
What the
What
hell
do I see in
happened?
this room? What did I see in this room during the hour while they were unconscious?
There's a lot of chemical supplies and stuff where they seem to be making the drug.
Oh, so we killed the alchemist.
Yep. Information in chat is where you guys have seen, or all the stuff you find. All right, as it is 10 o'clock, we'll go ahead and stop here. Pick up next time.
All right.
All right, thank you guys for watching the stream and enjoy it. Hope you guys had a good time. Make sure to follow and check out the Extra Life stuff down at the bottom. I do stream on Tuesday, Thursdays, Adventure League. Friday night, play with Daddy Warbucks, and then on Sundays. Have a good one.